Good day, everybody. Hey, listen, this is some great stuff. 12 simple habits that set successful people apart. This is really important information and habits that, if you're really serious about being successful, you're going to want to implement in the way that you operate yourself from day to day. So success comes down to emotional intelligence more than anything else. And there's a great book on emotional intelligence that you should get. It's if you go to hectormarque.com, my recommended reading list, it's there. You can actually order it right from there if you'd like, but it's a fantastic book and something everybody needs to really understand how to create great EQ is what it's called, emotional intelligence. So in this article, Dr. Travis Bradbury shows how ultra successful people use this skill to achieve their dreams. A study at Strayer University found that most people think success is about achieving your personal goals. Ultra successful people delight themselves by blowing their personal goals out of the water. They succeed along many different dimensions of life: their friendships, their physical, mental health, their families, and their jobs, which they're not only good at, but also enjoy. TalentSmart has conducted research for more than 1 million people and found that ultra successful people have a lot in common. In particular, 90% of them are skilled at managing their emotions in order to stay focused, calm, and productive. I think that's really important because one thing you don't want to do is get too up or too down. You want to just keep moving towards your goal. Sometimes when you get too down, then that derails you for a while, or sometimes you get too up, you forget what you need to be doing, because you're so excited. These ultra successful folks have high emotional intelligence, EQ, a critical quality to achieving your dreams. Although I've run across numerous effective strategies that ultra successful people employ to reach their goals, what follows are 12 of the best. Some of these might seem obvious to you, but the real challenge lies in recognizing when you need to use them and having the wherewithal to actually do so. Number one, they're composed. Ultra successful people are composed because they constantly monitor their emotions. They understand them. They use this knowledge in the moment to react to challenging situations with self-control. When things go downhill, they are persistently calm and frustratingly content. Frustrating to those who aren't, at least. They know that no matter how good or bad things get, everything changes with time. All they can do is adapt and adjust to stay happy and in control. And that's one of the things that you need to really realize, that even if it's going poorly for you right now or it's going great for you, nothing stays level. It's up and down. Life is up and down. I don't care if you're middle class or you're ultra successful. Things don't always go the way you want them to do. In fact, they rarely do. So you need to stay composed. You need to stay level-headed. You need to just keep moving towards your goal. Know what you want, and then go after that thing. Number two, they're knowledgeable. Super successful people know more than others do because they're constantly working to increase their self-awareness. I talk about this incessantly. You should be reading and listening to the right kind of material and watching the right kind of videos all the time. Every free moment, I would always, be working on trying to get better, whether it's time management, whether it's sales skills, whether it's people skills, whether it's emotional intelligence. It doesn't really matter. I was always working on, and I still do every day. I don't go a day without working on personal development, on reading something, or if you follow me on Twitter, I'm tweeting stuff that I'm reading. So it's at Hector Lamarque. You should follow me on Twitter because I'm constantly reading and I'm constantly putting out the things that I'm reading on Twitter, all personal development oriented, all designed to help you start thinking like a winner. They vow constant growth. Whenever they have a spare moment, they fill it with self-education. I've done that for years. For actually over 33 years. They don't do this because it's the right thing to do. They do it because it's their passion. They're always looking for opportunities to improve and new things to learn about themselves and around the world around them. And instead of succumbing to the fear of looking stupid, truly exceptional people just ask the questions on their mind because they would rather learn something new than appear smart. Ask questions. The only dumb question is a question that you don't ask. Number three, they're deliberate. Ultra successful people reach decisions by thinking things out, seeking advice from others, and sleeping on it. They know that, as studies show, impulsively relying too much on gut instinct is ineffective and misleading. Being able to slow down and logically think things through makes all the difference. Number 4, they speak with certainty. They're confident because they've done their homework. It's rare to hear super successful people utter things such as, I'm not sure, and I think. Successful people speak assertively because they know it's difficult to get people to listen to you if you can't deliver your ideas with conviction. Again, it's because they're prepared. They've done their homework. When you're prepared to do your homework, you come across confident because you are confident. You've done the work to be confident. They use positive body language. Number 5, becoming cognizant of your gestures, expressions, and tone of voice and making certain they're positive draws people to you like ants to a picnic. Using an enthusiastic tone, uncrossing your arms, maintaining eye contact, leaning toward the person who's speaking are all forms of positive body language that super successful people use to draw others in. Positive body language makes all the difference in a conversation because how you say something can be more important than what you say. You know how that is when your wife asks you, do you love me? You say, yes, I love you. Or, yes, I love you. Right? So it has everything to do with how people react to you. Number 7, they seek out small victories. Successful people like to challenge themselves and compete, even when their efforts yield only small victories. Small victories build new androgen receptors in the areas of the brain responsible for reward and motivation. The increase in androgen receptors increases the influence of testosterone, which further increases the confidence and eagerness to tackle future challenges. When you achieve a series of small victories, the boost in your confidence can last for months. So compete. There's always something you can win at today, every day. Number 8, they're fearless. Fear is nothing more than a lingering emotion fueled by your imagination. Boy, is that real. Danger is real. It's the uncomfortable rush of adrenaline you get when you almost step in front of a bus. Fear is a choice. Exceptional people know this better than anyone. So they flip fear on its head. Instead of letting fear take over, successful people are addicted to the euphoric feeling of conquering their fears. So whatever you fear most, attack it. Go after it. Be aggressive. If you know you need to make a call to somebody, a difficult client or somebody that you're afraid of, that you think that they wouldn't be interested in doing your business or whatever, just do it. Just conquer it. They're either going to say yes or they're going to say no, but they're absolutely going to say no if you never ask. They're graceful. Number 9, graceful people are the perfect combination of strong and gentle. They don't resort to intimidation, anger, or manipulation to get a point across because their gentle, self-assured nature gets the job done. The word gentle often carries a negative connotation, especially in the workplace. But in reality, it's the great gentleness of being graceful that gives ultra-successful people their power. They're approachable, they're likable, they're easy to get along with, all qualities that make people highly amenable to their ideas. It's people skills. There's a fantastic little book. It'd probably take about 25 minutes to read. It's actually almost more like a pamphlet. It's called Skill with People by Les Giblin. If you go to HectorLamarque.com, order that book. I would recommend, if you're really serious about winning big and creating a team and having lots of success with people, you've got to grow your people skills. And this book, if I would read it 21 times in 21 days to make sure I mastered that, that is a huge component of you being successful. Number 10, they're honest. Super successful people trust that honesty and integrity, though painful at times, always works out for the best in the long run. They know that honesty enables genuine connections with people in a way that dishonesty can't, and that lying always comes back to bite you in the end. In fact, the Notre Dame studies show that people who often lied experience more mental health problems than their more honest counterparts. The other thing is you want people to follow you. You want people to want to do business with you. You want people to refer you to other people. Well, honesty is a huge component of that. Number 11, they're grateful. This is huge. You've got to learn to be grateful. Ultra successful people know it takes a lot of ambition, passion, and hard work to get where they are in life. They also know their mentors, their colleagues, their families, and friends all play a huge role in their success. Instead of basking in the glory of achievement, super Successful people recognize others for their wonderful things they've done for them and helping them along the way to achieve their goals. Number 12, they're appreciative. Truly exceptional people are able to achieve so much because they know the importance of slowing down and appreciating everything they already have. They know a huge amount of their positivity, grit, and motivation comes from their ability to stay grounded and appreciative and appreciate the opportunities that life has given them thus far. These habits can make any of us more successful if we use them every day, give them a try, and see where they take you.